When I became homeless, I set some personal safety rules for myself. My first rule was to be unobtrusive and stay out of everybody's way, and just be as visible as a 300+ pound man can be, you know. So that was one rule. The other rule I had was never make eye contact with anybody. And the other rule I had was just keep my back against the wall whenever possible. Main thing I wanted to do is just mind my own business, stay out of trouble, and be safe. And I also didn't touch any alcohol, at least for the first couple of years. I just wanted to get through it with most of my physical health and my sanity. And I came out with some physical problems, and it's debatable if I still have my sanity, you know. But anyway, one rule I had was not make eye contact with anybody, and I did pretty good with that, you know. But after a few weeks, it just wears down on you. The lack of sleep, the stress, the cold, because I was in Minneapolis, so I was cold all the time. You know, and just replaying what led me to that point in my brain all the time. I'm really bad about having those loops, that keep playing in your head. I'm better at that now, learning to cope with that, but it was hard. So anyway, I'm sitting back there and I'm leaning back, and I have this way I can get inside my own head. I can be in a room with hundreds of people like I was at night, waiting to get to bed, and I can just zone out. My body's there, but I'm not there. You know what I mean? And so there was these couple of guys sitting across from me, and they thought I was staring at them, which of course is, you don't do that. You don't make eye contact and stare at people in that kind of life. I imagine it's pretty much the same way in a prison or jail. But anyway, they jumped up, and one of them had a little pocket knife, and they pulled it, and they were going to cut me, and they're bracing me and just really, trying. And I just sat there and looked at them like whatever. At that point, I didn't care. Well, they decided that I was nuts or feeble, or at the time maybe they were half right. I don't know. And they sat down and left me alone. And it was sometime later, there was another incident, and that was just my own damn fault. There was more people, there was more guys than there were chairs. And I hated having to sit on the floor in the back room because it was cold and the floor was hard. And with my bad knees and stuff, I just wanted to sit on a chair. Well, there was this guy, I came in there, and there was this guy stretched out over a bunch of chairs laying down. And the first clue, it was all these tough ex-cons and psychos just leaving this guy alone. Should have been a warning to me. No, I woke his butt up and tried to get him to give him, Should never have done that. And he pulled out a lighter and tried to set me on fire, and was just intimidating and bugging, and I finally got up and left, which is what I should have done in the first place. I should never leave. But that's just two incidences where I broke my own rules and almost got hurt. But for the most part, I did pretty good. I just kept my head down, just got through it, which is what you got to do when you're in that kind of situation. Just get through it. So I'm about out of time, and I'll talk to you all again tomorrow. Have a good one.